Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the UMASS Minutemen taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Balls will put it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Massey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So UMass return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Got his man on the outside. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Got his man! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Vols are marching down the field. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They give it to him again. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The give to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's UMASS. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Using the spin move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires downfield. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. He's going to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Hairston. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The option look. He'll pitch it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That's caught. It's Henderson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It is perfect.
Tennessee 7, UMass 3.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll do it himself. Sweet feet on the move. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Makes his connection. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position.
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Hairston using the quick game. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Quarterback will audible. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
First down on the offense.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The back goes in motion. They're trying to get to it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off-play action. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Pulls it in. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the balls are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too...
Open runway ahead. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or there was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. No, he got loose. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Webb. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. He finds his man. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. On the run, it's Lewis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Bringing it back, it's Massey. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Pulls it in, it's Webb. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Second down.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Vols decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. The UMASS offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Hairston. This time, it's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown ball. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Using his feet. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UMASS! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee, 22. UMass, 12.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple of touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be hot for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, and their offenses have been so hard to stop.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the ball's moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 14 to Stanford.
Here's the handoff.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grab near the marker, it's Gibson. A quick tackle made, but he's got... He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking for a man on second down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
29, UMASS 12.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
UMass will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Zings it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. They move the tight end all over. They'll go right back to the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Vols have this offense rolling. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to get to him. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now on the move. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMASS offense returns to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. On the move, he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the... He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun to give to the back. They finally make the stop. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast.